Hello everyone, welcome back to Mich.Techmedia for the best IT skills guide. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And we are moving forward to our exercise number 3. So welcome and let's get started. And basically, this is the document we want to come up with. If you look at my document, it's about Nairobi Water Company. It's an invitation for bids or for tender jobs. So you may have seen such a document in any magazine. So I just picked this and I thought maybe we should learn on how to work with this in Microsoft Word. So this is my type of document of what is in my document, and basically follow along and I know you'll learn something. So let's get going to our document. And basically I want to select the whole of your document and I want to teach you something. If you want to select everything in your page, you click your cursor at the start of the page, then click hold and then drag downwards to the end, or basically you can press Ctrl and A on your keyboard. There is a combination of cookies to select all the data on your document, and this is what I mean. On your keyboard, these are the keys you press, cookies to select everything on the page. Control, this is your control key, and the A key. So you press a combination of these two keys, Control A, Control plus A, to select everything on a page. So Control A, so select everything. Standard size of the text on your document should be 12, and then the font, the basic font type used for any office document is Times New Roman. So that is what I need. And then only the spacing in this word, so I'll give you this to it to release the spacings. So please follow along just step by step and know the series of these examples what we learn about formatting documents. Of what this course is meant for any level of experience with working with Microsoft Word, from basic to advanced, because I know there are many skills I'm just going to hint to you as we work along with the exercises. So the basic thing I need to do first is to set up my page size. On the layout menu, we have the size of the page. I need an A4. This is the standard format of any page of your document in Microsoft Word. So I'm working with A4 size. And then margins, basically I'm going to use this top left. But for example, I need a different size of margin. Maybe I need top 0.5, bottom 0.5, left 0.75 right. So for that, I come to custom margins. When I click on custom margins, I can easily set up my margins. So for this case, I want to use a different margin. The top one is 0.5. For the bottom one, leave it at 1. For the left one, I want to place it at 0.75. Then for the right, I'll leave it at 1. Then my page rotation is portrait, and then I say okay. So by that one, I define my margin. So the top margin, this is the top margin, this is the left margin, this is the right margin, and the bottom margin. So for our case, the more we repeat the same things, the more you get it. So Microsoft Word exercise 1, I want to align it to the center of my page, and then on the design menu, come to page borders, and then I go to shading sector, then I say fill it with color black. Then I'm going to apply it to a paragraph, then I say okay, and then on the home menu I'm going to make it bold. There we are with Microsoft Word Exercise 3. And then from Nairobi Water Company, if you check, everything is aligned with a border. So what kind of border is this? I want you to take note of this. We have a page border and we also have borders. So for my case, a page border will enclose everything in my page, but I want something to enclose just this text from Nairobi, this paragraph from Nairobi Water Company to slot 2. So I just come to design page borders. So this time I'll not go to page border, I'll come to borders. I hope you learned something. I'll just come to borders, and then I want a box style. That means everything will appear as if it is inside my border. Then I need a style. So for my case, I can simply choose that style. You easily get a preview there. I can give it a color if I want, and then I can give it a weight. So let me just use 3 point weights, and then I say okay. So this is a border. It is just surrounding the text I selected, and it is different from a page border. Let me apply a page border for you to note the difference. If I just use page border and then I just say box, then I choose that, then I say okay, you realize the page border will align the whole of our text on our page. Even Microsoft Word Exercise 3 is aligned inside the page border. So for my case, I don't want the page border, so just come to page border, you say none, and I say okay. So I think, and I hope you've noted the difference between the border and the page, right? So let's move on. That is our I want to put the spacing for these 12 points to just mark the difference. I hope you see it already. Just by clicking after the word 3, I want spacing. This is the amount of spacing I will need. I want spacing because it was all compact together. Let me make it the way it was. That is how it was. So just after 3, I need some spacing here. So I need spacing of 12 points. That's how it is. And then Nairobi Water Company, all of them are aligned to the center until the telephone. Even invitation bids and Republic of Kenya, Nairobi Water Sewerage Grant, all of them aligned to the center. So I'm going to select everything because I can easily detect that, then align to the center. This is the short form of that, but I can still come to paragraph, and then I say on alignment. Paragraph just gives you spacing between those paragraphs. You can give them spacing, paragraph 1.5 lines, double. So you can still come to that option of paragraph if you need more options of spacing between the lines. So for my case, if I check on these lines, I can easily align them center. Then I can easily change the alignment styles there. So between telephone and invitation bids, there's a very big gap. Telephone and invitation bids. So there's really some information missing. So after telephone, the telephone number that starts that telephone number, that we have this text in invitation. So example, what company has a bigger font, so a bigger font, but you can make it bold, and I can easily tell what font type is this. If I just selecting on it, this is Arial, so I need that Arial. So the whole of my text, this is, I want this style to be Arial. So instead of scrolling, I just type R. Is Arial. Then is still bold, but not it underlined, but italic. Italic, that means it'll appear as if it's slanting. So my report company, I need the size of my company is 31. So company, this is 31. I can easily select or just type 31. So enter on your keyboard. Then Republic of Kenya. So for easy formatting, I want to convert the documents as I work with them together. So that you can easily know what I'm doing. And then still invitation beads. The telephone, this is underlined. I can easily come here, underline, or on your keyboard, Control and U. Position of Control and U with the underline. So I'll be teaching specific shortcuts for different commands. So invitation beads is still bold, and you can easily just using the enter key is a change the document. So Republic of Kenya, this is bold. Then grant is bold. So between invitation beads, I just use my enter key, more space. Kenya, let's put grant is underlined. Contract to like is bold. You select, you realize before you make changes, you have to select the water billing and emissions. This is bold, and there's spacing between that. So I just click, instead of using the N key, I just tap using my cursor on paragraph. I would simply say on spacing option, I want spacing after 112 or 118 points. That is how I add a specific amount of information. Then these, and then BD. This one is numbered, but lots 2 and lots 1 is not among them. So I just leave the box Control Z is a. So you realize whenever I wanted to put a specific format to my paragraphs here, it was defined to be a different section of my page, but I can easily Control Z or arrow and go back. So this is still small space so that I can easily number this work here. So when I try to number, it's detected a different section in my page. So what would I do then? I can still work this differently. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the formatting and apply it later. that is the section, applying borders to the section. So on design, and then on my page border to help on borders, I'm going to say none, then say okay, I'll apply it later when I'm done. This one also into the border on the design menu. I'm sorry for that, but maybe it can work for you, but for me I'll apply it later. So between this invitation and is to number it, home, bullets and numbering. These are numbering styles, that different numbering styles. So the slots number 1 is not numbered, so I can easily using this. Just leave. So there's 1, 2, there's 3. Here these are inconsistency in numbering. Realize it was numbering was placed manually. No, shaping wasn't working. So I need a spacing just after 16. Lots is and like that. This is bold, and I'm going to space it because it's a spacing of 1.5 lines. If you check this spacing, it's not single. That is it. Then just like that. So that is basically what is there. This text is at the center of the page. So think look to how the document looks like. So there's another thing. I need to place these pictures. I want to insert from shapes. I want to insert that shape, and I can easily check that this is the shape. Here I need it. I need this cycle that is hollow. Click and draw it there. I need it to be color black. Then I can easily deduce the inner circle. I can easily expand it to it. Then I need these two shapes. That is the front shapes. You can easily this is the shape I want. I need to rotate it. This is how it looks. I need to change its color. The shape. And I need another shape. Insert again shapes. So by this inserting the shapes, just teaches you on how you can easily work with these shapes. The shapes are somewhat different. So you can easily format the shape to what you want. Just in these coordinates. So I think with that. So I'm just trying to show you the different ways you can play with those shapes. So basically, you can easily twist that. If you feel it doesn't resemble what is there, you always have that default shape, and if it is the same shape, just click and give it color black. Simply get that. that shape. Yes, I need to format this paragraph to be justified. I want you to check here is alignment on my far right and click justified. The text now occupies the page well, so that is it. So what is there? I need to draw this shape. And how can we draw this shape? There's a tool in Microsoft Windows called Paintbrush. That is the only tool you can use to draw this, because this is not a shape, this is an inserted object from another program. And I'm going to incorporate that tool here. So let me change first invitation piece to size number 16. Let me make it bold. I want to change it to tiny, and then I need to draw this shape. And to draw this shape first, this shape, I need to use a tool called, what? A tool referred to as the Freeform tool. And for the Freeform tool, I first just want to insert a border, basically, because that is what you know first. So on design page border, I want to just insert shading on that text with black. Then I say paragraph. Okay. So I now want to draw this shape that occupies the top side using the Freeform tool. And how do I do that? Insert shapes. The Freeform tool. Where is the Freeform tool? You shouldn't know that tool. You should know it. Freeform. This Freeform scribble. Just down here. There are different categories of tools here. So this is the tool I want, the Freeform shape tool. That helps you draw any form of shape. So how do you work with this tool? You just click and pin. 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 Then just click and pin. Then I give it a black color. And then for us to achieve this smooth edges, when it says selected, I right click on it. Then I say edit points. So we have this. That's how the points will look like. So I right click on the point and just say smooth point. I right click on this point, say smooth point, and there we are. Then you can easily align this to what I have. So Microsoft Word is not as advanced as other graphic design that can easily work and draw specific shapes. For case we just watch what we have there. So this will make that bigger. Let's just so that is how we achieve that in Microsoft Word. And if you still have a problem working with the Freeform tool, just check on one of my tutorials I've shown you how you can easily work with this tool, the freeform shape, and follow the steps. I'll still pin the link down this tutorial so that you can easily go there and learn how to work with that shape, that tool. So the last, this the paint brush tool. Paint is another. If you have an advanced, that is, we have new versions of the paint tool, but we basically know it as a paintbrush tool. So I want to draw a tap. That shape. So I just pick one of my, we have different tools. We have brushes. So I want to pick the brush tool. I want to pick the different markers. So we want the mark pen, then I want just close. So with the shift, I need black color, which is fine. Click and drag the shift key. Holding the shift key, click, drag down, side, side. And with the spray can, with the spray to get something like water. Then I now need a line. Then there's a 3-point curve. We need to know how this works. So I just need a line, this 4-point curve. So I just need it here. So on the 2D shapes, we need the 4-point curve. Then I just draw it there. So I just need a selection, and I need to select just a specific. I need to just crop my document, but I really need this. I need this section. Speak this. So can you press copy? Oh. I think that's done. So basically I can just save as an image. Then on the desktop, on exercise folder, this one exercises. Just type tab. It's still there. And then on my document, I just open my folder that is on the desktop. There's that tab page. Right click and choose copy. And I come to and click. You can easily just control. So realize that's my tab here. That's all the same one I have. and I need to picture format this. I need to wrap text so that it can be through with text, it can be in line with text. So for my case, I just want to put it through so that it cannot affect any format of the text. So by lining, make it better than mine. That's how basically you can like that. Then I need this water company. That is another word art. So to insert a word art, just come to this word art. Just click, just type in row. So select that style. We have different other styles. Different styles. But I need a specific shape style. So on this icon, I just click. There are very many different shape styles. So I need a transformation of that. I'm just in this style here. This transform style. And because I need it to with the size of this icon here. I need it in which color? I need it in white color. So on the home color, I need to make it white. And then I make it white so that it can easily appear on my so we're almost there, and I hope you learned something. Republic of Kenya is fine. So I need now to place a border between. This is all about creativity. Just want to apply shape, because applying just a border on this won't work because you have different sections formatted differently. So shape fill, I want to make this no fill and realize that is my shape. And then I want to format this shape with a different outline style to give it 120 of the points and to give it more lines. I can give it, still give it a color joint. But I need increase the wheel. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to do here. Just to enclose, trying to enclose this work. And that's how it is. So I need to change the color. Let's make it black. Make it so this is how basically format this document. So you realize that this has to touch. So let me refine more so that these comes in line with that. Let's paste this. I've messed with it. I bring my out. And there we have our document. Good looking. So let me just set it using this. So this is how basically we can format a document for exercise number 3. I know you found this interesting. Please refer it to your friend if you found it useful to you, and please comment below if you feel this an exercise I should be working on, and I'll be there to help. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified when we upload our next content. Thank you.